All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. And this should be a simple live. Not too many people here. I don't expect it on a Sunday, but we do have Broke Cow Girl, Jilly. Thank you so much. Gardening Warrior Q. Thank you. I appreciate you coming by, stopping in. And Carla, living a rogue life. This is I emailed Robert Homestead Aquarius to see if he wanted to come in and join me, and he's busy doing other things, so he cannot join us. Well, hello, Sheena. How you doing, Sheena? Our Georgia Suburban Homestead. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. This live tonight is basically going to be, as you guys can see, I am wearing my glasses, and these are my reading glasses because this live stream is going to include, I'm going to be reading actually your questions on the live stream. So if you have questions, I'm not blinded and I can't see it. So, but thank you so much, all of you, for coming by. uh, what is our Joe's was there? I just fell in the garden and hit my head on a tree. Friday, I stepped on a nail, so not a happy camper right now. Oh, geez. Sounds like you're having a terrible weekend. Well, I certainly hope you get better. And I don't know, stepping on a nail and banging your head on a tree. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. And then we got Sheena D. That's the sender. And nice to see you, Sheena. TN Bushcrafter. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, TN Bushcrafter. Another great community member. Really another great guy. Like I said, I emailed Robert Homestead Aquarius, and he was too busy. He couldn't be bothered to come up on the screen and join me because on this live stream I'm going to address, not address, but I want to touch bases on what the community is doing right now because we're pretty much at mid-season. I mean, we're already in July, and I feel that as a community, we should come together and do a live stream, and let's see our progress, where we are, but most importantly, I want to really highlight is the shining members of this community is you guys, is you that are a part of the community that, there's a lot of members in the community that don't even know, excuse me, I got heartburn, excuse me. There's a lot of members in the community that don't even know that, like, there's a lot of people here in the chat that probably don't even know each other. And they're like, well, who's this person? Well, chances are they're a part of the community. If they're on my live chat, there's a very good chance they're a part of the community. So, and we just got another. Who do we got? We got Diva in the Dirt. Look at that. Maureen Washington. You gotta love Maureen Washington. She is she is a great gardener, and she is quite the character. And she's a handful to deal with, but nonetheless, she's a great member of the community. And first and foremost, before I continue on with this, and I'm not too much of advertising, but I do see that there's a few members in here that not only are members of the global gardening and homesteading community, but they are members of my channel that they've joined, and they pay me 99 cents a month. Like for instance, Gardening Warrior Q. You see that little sign behind? She is a member of the channel, and she buys me a cup of coffee every single morning. And Gardening Warrior Q, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. That means a lot to me, becoming a member, because that's what it does. And I have a certain amount of members that buys me coffee in the morning and buys me lunch in the afternoon. So I appreciate that. And no, I'm not asking you guys to become members of the channel. I'm just thanking the ones that are members, which Gardening Warrior Q is one of them. Let's see who else came in. Yeah, I tried to get Robert in here so he could join me, but Darlene, we got TN, almost homesteading. Almost homesteading. Hmm. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. I've been to your channel, almost homesteading. Yes, I've been to your channel. Nice, very nice to see you. Thank you. Who else do we got? Well, basically, like I was saying, is what I wish Robert was here with me, and there's been a lot of it's been a tough year for throughout our growing seasons, where you got the down south, where you get all that rain and all that craziness that's going on with hailstorms and tornadoes, and up here in the Northeast, you know, everything is pretty average. Everything is growing great, uh, except for one problem that I'm having, which is my pepper plants. And I'm going to release a video on that. But if you guys that are here, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to ask me any question, any question that you want, in regards to either gardening or the community. And please put it in capital letters so I can catch it. Or make it specifically to at Will It Grow so I can catch it, if you don't mind. So you can ask any question, and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Darlene's Garden. Hello, Darlene. How are you? Darlene, don't worry. This is not a marshal's chamber. Uh, I'm not going to be yelling, and so don't worry, Darlene. Okay. Gardening will heavily grow. Thank you for specifying about gardening, about the community. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, this community is about gardening and homesteading and basically teaching each other how to be self-sufficient. Uh, and but uniquely, other than that, is that we do it on a global basis where it's not just constricted to the United States. It's where we want to show you in this community, okay, how do people do it in Canada? How do they do it in Brazil? How do they do it in Africa? How do they do it in Australia? How do they do it in Tasmania? And that's why this community is so unique, is because we have members from all of those places. That's what we tried to achieve from the beginning, and we have them now. And you can learn a lot from somebody that's growing in Tasmania. And it's like, oh my God, it's like if I had to deal with those conditions, how could I grow my own food? Right? You'd have to relearn all over again. How the hell are you going to do it? So that's how you learn, is by having a diversity of different people to teach you. You got our suburban homestead, Georgia homestead, and you got this, they're down south and it's Georgia. And it's like who the hell can grow anything in Georgia? It's hot. Well, they do it. There's a way to do it. All right, hold on. Somebody texted me. I have a feeling on who it is. They weren't listening to me before. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Why don't you? I'm going to be here for about an hour. Why don't you eat your supper? And when you're done eating your supper, you can text me again. And if you decide you want to participate in this community live chat, then you're more than welcome to. So, so anybody have any questions? We also have, there's actually maybe one or two new members that are coming into the community, but they're under the Wilson's Misfits. You know, they're not coming into Team Will It Grow or Team Aquarius. They're going to be put on to Team Aquarius, Team Wilson. Long day onions. No, TN Bushcraft, the long day onions do not grow well in Georgia because Georgia does not have a long growing season. Long day onions means they're meant to be grown up north where you have 16 hours of daylight time. So that's why in the south in Georgia you want to grow a short day onions, not long day, short day. So, and that's why up here in the north, I can't grow short day onions because there's too much sunlight for those short day onions. Oh, I get the hiccups. I apologize, folks. Let's see. Our Georgia suburban homestead. That's me, a misfit. That is correct. I totally agree. You are definitely a misfit. Oh, look who showed up. Look who I just noticed. Lark Homesteadish. Our Georgia suburban homestead. Guess I am hot. Larkish, Larkish, you are doing a great job so far. 200 miles. Oh, you guys, 200 miles. That's only 2 hours away from each other. Because if you do 60 miles an hour usually covers one hour. So you're only about 2 hours away from each other. Georgia has long growing season, but not long days like they have up north. Broke. Okay, Chili, you're right, but I'm talking about sunlight. I'm not talking about the growing season. I'm talking about sunlight. Onions need a certain amount of hours of sunlight, not growing season. When it comes to growing season, the South to- totally outbeats the North. Where I mean, you guys have like three, maybe four more months than we do. So I'm talking about sunlight, not temperature. Sunlight. I'm in a sweet spot where I can grow all three, but intermediate and long day do best. Yeah, there you go. Long day do best. There you go. There you go. We planted 3,000 onions last September and lost them all when temps went to -7 for a week. Ye- yeah, -7 for a whole week. I mean, onions, oh, excuse me, the hiccups. Onions can withstand a lot of cold, but -7 for a week, I can see that happening. Yeah. All right. I am contemplating totally redoing my garden and how I garden. Um, Broke out girl, you know, you just have to be inventive and think about, you know, do I want to try something different? Um, what I've been doing, is it the right thing to do? Could I do better? Do I want to start over? Or could I use an amendment to just fix what I already have? You could try that too. Oh, these hiccups are pissing me off. My area is borderline my area is borderline. I can grow intermediate onions. Yeah, you're in Tennessee, so you're right there, kind of in the middle. Yeah, you can. Yeah, yeah. Intermediate sounds about right for Tennessee. Guys, I hope I'm doing a good job tonight trying to keep up with the chat because this live tonight was about keeping up with the chat. So I'm trying, and that's why I have my eyeballs on so I can keep reading the chat as much as I can. John, try some table sugar. Table sugar for what? Yeah, okay. Try some table sugar for my hiccups. I don't know. These hiccups all of a sudden. It's like I didn't have the hiccups before I went live, and all of a sudden I went live and I have the hiccups. Sheena D, how are you, Johnny Book? Sheena, I am doing better than some, worse than others. That's how I'm doing, Sheena. I could be doing better. I could be doing worse. Uh, but I appreciate you. And Sheena, your husband's not home. I don't know if he's going to appreciate you being on my live stream, Sheena. You know what I mean? It's not like me and your husband are buddies, you know. And if you guys don't know who Sheena D is, she's married to the swamp rat, Cajun Hydroponics. So don't tell him that she was here because he'll probably not like it. But whatever. All right. Well, oh, okay, for hiccups, sugar. Oh, I hate sugar. I don't like sugar. Okay, so sugar will take care of the hiccups. Yeah, but I hate sugar. Ugh, I can't stand it. Well, so looks like we've caught up to the chat, and looks like Robert doesn't want to join me. Um, so I'm just gonna do this solo because Robert must be busy, still doing whatever he's doing. So I tell you what, I'm gonna take a 1 minute break, and I'm gonna go do this spoon of sugar thing, which I hate. I absolutely hate sugar, but I'm gonna try it, and I'll be back in about 1 minute. Hold on. All right, guys, I'm back again. The so that whoever does a spoon of sugar to cure hookups, that's absolutely nasty. That is nasty. I absolutely hate sugar. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to drop the link because I did just notice that all of a sudden Homestead Aquarius found himself unbusy all of a sudden to actually, you know, join us. That I'm going to invite Homestead Aquarius up here to join us on the panel since he is the leader of the community. So this link that I'm going to post, and guys, please have respect. This link is for Homestead Aquarius and Homestead Aquarius only. Thank you. I appreciate it. There you go, Robert. There's the link. If you could enlighten us with your presence, we would be thrilled. He said he's busy. He's got to shake it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Robert's busy. Yeah, see, Robert's busy. Home almost. But having respect is so hard, and making mischief is so easy. That is correct. That is correct. Willie Grow, he said he's busy for you to go shake it and called you a jackwagon. Yeah, gardening warrior Q. Thank you for the highlights. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, now we just gotta see. But nonetheless, until I doubt Robert's gonna come up, but because he's very busy. But anyway, the I just want to say it's the global gardening and homesteading community so far to this point has been doing a really, really great job. It really has. It's been doing a good job, and the sugar's not working. The all of you guys that are participating, you're putting out really good videos, a lot of educational videos. And we do have a couple of new members that are coming in to the community that will be introduced to all of you relatively shortly. And I will ask every one of you that when those members are introduced, those new members, and I mean, guys, there's there's one new member that's actually starting a brand spanking new YouTube channel just to join this community so he can share his acknowledgement and what he knows in gardening. And he is an older gentleman. And once that happens, I will let all of you guys know about who he is, and I certainly expect that every one of us uh, goes and shows him some love and supports him. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Well, hello, Robert.
Well, hello, John. How are you, sir?
Well, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm I'm doing good as well. Thank you so much for having a live stream at the last moment and inviting me up when I was having supper. I appreciate you, brother, like no other. You are awesome.
Well, you told me about 2 hour an hour ago you were eating supper. How long does it take you to eat?
It's a buffet over here. One never knows when I might stop.
Oh,
How y'all doing out there? I think John has been doing a great job, on his own. I don't think he needed me up here to hold his hand at all. He's been doing a great job. Um, I'm proud of him.
no,
Everybody,
no, Carla.
everybody,
Carla
give
is not leaving.
John a big hand in the chat for being that guy.
Robert, knock it off.
Knock it off. I ain't even started. I'm eating. And you got to call in the beast. You got to say, okay, I'm going to just rub on this genie's lamp and just see what pops out, right? Well, I'm here now. What can I do for you?
Well, here's a good question from Locks Homesteadish. Locks Homestead says, "Well, who is it? Can I just can't just leave us hanging?" Well, the truth is, Larks and you guys in the community, is I know who it is because I've spoken to them, and they don't even have a YouTube channel name yet. That's how new they are. And I've been working with them for the past 24 hours, and that channel will be coming really, really soon. And I think this new member, even though he's going to be sent to the Wilson's Misfits because there's no room on Team Aquarius or Team Will It Grow, I think you guys are going to be surprised at who this person is and his knowledge. So be waiting for that, and that's coming really soon. Aren't you excited about that, Robert? The new member coming in?
I am, but I'm not exactly happy about him being on the Misfits because that particular team has gotten strong enough. I don't think we need to let them get any. I mean, I don't think
Oh,
that
knock it off. The
I don't
Misfits
think
got
that
it
they
strong
should
enough.
get
The
any bigger.
Misfits the Misfits ain't gonna do nothing, Robert. We already discussed this. The Misfits ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, they're very strong and powerful, and they have great gardeners on their team, but they're not gonna beat Team Will It Grow. Come on. We already talked
Um,
about this. There's no way they're gonna beat Team Will It Grow.
from what I've seen, they probably can.
Well, you sound a hell of a lot more scared than I do.
Well, I'm not worried about them beating you.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you got some heavy hitters on your team. You got Larkish, Homesteadish, and you know, you know, and all of that stuff.
Yep. Now, Lark,
She's she,
Lark
she's
came in.
actually yeah, she's actually lucky she hasn't gotten herself suspended yet.
She fooled me. Lark's fooled me coming in.
Who?
Come in, slapping her little containers and stuff, and now she's been doing some stuff out there.
No,
Hmm.
she's been keeping herself busy. Yeah, But she's gotten away with quite a few things this far that that I've let slide. But all right, Brenton Gardner. Good evening, everyone. Dexter and I are chilling on the deck. Brenton Gardner, nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with us. And I hope you enjoy your evening out with your Dexter on the deck. And we also have another Canadian, Cindy Squirrel off Grid. Good evening, Sandy. Thank you so much for stopping by.
She's trouble too.
Cindy Squirrel, yeah, she is a little, yeah, she's, eh,
Got them chickens working for her.
yeah. Well, I think I fixed her. I think I definitely fixed her where, you know, once I punished her, I think she learned a lesson. So,
Yeah, well, all that's over now for you, ain't it?
huh?
Yeah, all that's over for you now, isn't it?
Well, no, I'm gonna make a comeback.
I don't think so.
Oh, I'll be making a comeback.
Will you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, absolutely.
I don't think so. Um,
Oh, you don't think so?
no, I don't think so. Wilson don't either. And I'm pretty sure I got 2/3 of the captain's votes over here. Pretty sure.
Now let me tell you something.
Let
Now
me
let
tell
me
you,
tell you something.
I was happily eating, not on this live stream, and you had to drag me in. I'm trying desperately to not have this sound like a mukbang. Okay, you
Well,
be
all right.
nice.
So let me let. So if you're so happily eating something, then why don't you stuff your mouth with that something that you're eating, and let me get something straight right now.
Watch it, John. Watch it.
This community cannot run without a marshal.
Really,
Somebody needs to enforce the rules and put these members in place.
I've been thinking about that, John. I think you're right.
You
But
know
just
that.
yeah, you probably need to take some time off.
I mean, no.
You
Well,
you you need to. Yeah, no.
I mean, you take people like Cindy Squirrel off grid. She, I already suspended her. You got Lark's Homesteadish. She's out of control. Uh, who else is in the chat here? Diva in the Dirt, Maureen Washington. She's on the borderline. She's like right there. Yeah, and you name it. You got TN Bushcrafter. You got gardening done all wrong, Richie. You got stinking Cajun hydroponics that's gone totally AWOL all of a sudden again, and I gotta deal with him all over again.
I believe that these folks can do just fine without any help from the marshal doing anything. I think they can. I don't think we need the marshal. Um,
No, I
when
think
when the marshal retired, that was kind of that was a good thing. It was a breath of fresh air for everybody. I think. I make rules that are easy enough for folks to follow. and I think they'll be happy to. I think they will.
Yeah, Robert, you make the rules, but then I'm the one forced to enforce them. And when these people are not following the rules, there needs to be a marshal to actually oppose the penalties within the community. So what are you saying, that you want to get rid of the marshal? There's no marshal? I mean,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you did it already.
I know
The marshal's already
I did
retired.
it, but
The
I don't think
marshal's
the
out.
community. But I'm going to make a comeback, and you're
No, you
saying
can't
that I
make a
shouldn't
comeback.
make a comeback?
No, you should not make a comeback, John. You already had. The marshal has has been retired. We don't need a marshal, John.
Well, I don't think. Well, at this point, then I don't think it's up to you, sir. I think it's up to the community to decide whether there should be a marshal or not.
Well, I don't think so. I've got Wilson over here, and he's shaking his head neither. He's shaking his head no. He's had enough of it too. I mean, he's even said something about maybe he should be marshal. I don't know. Why don't we talk about something else, John? Maybe that would be best. Instead of getting you all riled up.
Well, you heard it. You heard it
Let's just
here.
have fun. Let's just
Mr.
have fun.
Bossman here doesn't want any more. He's terrified of the marshal character. But don't
I
worry.
don't know. I know. I don't know. I just don't know how it would work anymore. I don't know. There's been some time to think about things and how we need all the whole system works now without one branch of it being in there. And right now, since the judicial branch has decided they want it out, maybe we have to go to another model. I'm thinking of things. I mean, I do realize that the community needs discipline. I realize that. I've been thinking a lot about it.
You think?
I think that
For
I think that they could
years,
use
I've
some
been
time.
the only one that's been disciplining these mischievous people in the community. I've been the one disciplining them, and all of a sudden, you want to take away the martial character?
Well, I didn't say that. I said
These
that I've been
people are gonna
thinking
go
about.
rogue.
You, sir, have advocated the marshal position. I'm fixing to penalize somebody right now for hitting me with all these dang notifications.
All right, you want me to penalize somebody? Okay, I'll penalize somebody.
Hey, I didn't hit your on switch for that. Okay,
Who am I
you
gonna
brought me up
penalize?
here. I'm doing you a favor by coming up here. Okay, I was happy down below, just lurking, hanging out with my buddy. But no.
Well, everybody's behaving here tonight, so I'm not gonna penalize anybody. You know who I am going to penalize now that you is as soon as Cajun Hydroponics comes back from his suspension, I'm going to penalize him again, and I'm going to suspend him again.
No, you're not, John.
Don't tell me
right,
what I'm going to do.
You want it? I'll be the marshal. How about that? The marshal quit. We do need somebody with something. We do need somebody with some ways to discipline people. How about that? How about I do it?
But No, no. Me being the marshal means that I penalize your team the whole time, so it benefits my team. So it doesn't work. You being the marshal, okay? I
Well,
mean, I no,
I know the
I mean,
rules.
I didn't. No, wait. Let me rephrase that. I didn't mean to say it like that.
No,
I said,
I make the rules
oh
that make the
shit, I
most
said
sense.
that wrong. No,
Makes the
I
most
said that
sense that I
wrong.
should enforce the rules.
Robert, I said that wrong. Strike that from the record. I didn't mean to say what I said. Dang it.
Yeah, see what's going on here. Our boy John is not happy being out there, with the marshal, not penalizing my people, my team, and Wilson's team. It ain't setting real well with him. It's got him so emotionally distraught, he's got a case of the unstoppable hiccups. That's the first sign right there that you've been emotionally compromised. But you folks do, some of y'all need that firm hand of discipline. Some of you do. I think I'm ready to do some of that.
Oh, look at this comment. Sheena D. She's like, why are you bringing up my husband, John? Well, let me answer that question, Sheena, really quick. Okay, sender? I'm bringing up your husband, the swamp rat, Cajun hydroponics, is because your husband has been nothing but a pain in my ass for the past 4.5, 5 years. That's why. Your husband is a pain in the ass. Okay, Sheena? And you can tell your husband I said that. And Sheena, I'm going to suspend him again.
Now, are you going to suspend him again?
You better believe I am.
How are you going to do that?
He's one of your biggest growers. Yeah, you better
Uh,
believe I
yeah, how
am.
are you going to do that when 2 out of 3 captains is against you doing it? That's the law of the sea, son. You got the 3 of us, and we got 2/3 majority over here.
I'll find a way. Don't you worry about it.
Think so?
Yeah, the marshal always finds a way.
Mm, okay.
Always finds a way. I'm about community first. And when people are following the community guidelines respectably and the right way, I'm all for it. I love it. But when they start stepping out of line and they start flapping their gums and start sniffing leaves and licking leaves and sniffing roots and doing breaking rules, then they have to deal with me. So then I don't want to hear any crying. Oh, I got suspended and I got penalized. Well, there are rules. Sorry, there are rules. Yeah, Sheena, I know he's not around. And even if he was around, I would still say the same thing, okay? Well, maybe not that much, but I got 9 pounds of cucumbers in my first picking. Laugh out loud. 9 pounds, huh, Larkish? Oh, thanks for the info. Huh. You might just lose those 9 pounds. Hmm. Thanks. What if I pick leaves and eat them raw? Hey, By all means, pick them, eat them raw, do whatever you want. What is Carol sharing with us? Dang, that is great, Locks Homesteadish. How many planes do you have and what type? At Larks. Okay, so they're talking to each other. That's great. I love how you guys are interacting with each other on the chat. That's awesome. If you guys have any questions, please put them in caps lock or at Will It Grow so I can see it, or else I can't see it. So what else? What else happened in your day, Robert? Old ways
Well,
gardening and prepping. I did not see Mama Owl come in.
what else is
Thank
happening
you
so
so much,
far?
Mama Owl, for coming in. I appreciate you being here, Mama Owl. You and your keg of coffee. So much. Thank you. I got my keg of water.
There's my girl, Mama. Now,
Mama Owl, yes. All right, go. You were saying something, Robert?
I was saying, but I don't need to say anything. Now, I was saying a big highlight of my day is not choking to death while I'm over here trying to do this live stream with you. But let me make mention of somebody that is possibly watching in the background, maybe still. She was in here earlier. She probably still is. Let's everybody give Miss Diva in the Dirt, Maureen Washington, a big hand for the big birthday party she's got going on for her kidults right now at her house. They got a big day there.
Happy birthday. That's right. She does have a very happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the obvious mukbang portion of our live stream. Oh, oh my God. Y'all, I'm over here starving, right? And this jack wagon pops up a live stream. I'm like, oh crap. That's only in 30 minutes from now. What's he doing? What's he doing? He put up a live stream like that to try to catch me off guard so I could not be up here. He's always doing that. And he always has a way of catching me when I'm eating. I don't know how he knows. I don't know, but he knows when I'm eating. He's like some kind of hungry Santa Claus or something, you know. I don't know.
Well, you are. You eat all day long. From what, as long as I've known you, anytime
Mm,
I talk to you, you got something in your mouth. Whether it's a
well,
bad word, whether it's food, it don't matter what it is. You got something in your mouth.
now I can't really say that you're lying. You know, it's either coffee, a smoke, or a bad word, or a little bit of pizza, like right now.
Whatever, it's always something. Usually a lot of bad words.
Only when I'm talking to you, John. Only when I'm talking to you.
Oh, oh, come on. Oh, that makes me feel special. Oh,
Yeah, my dog over here begging me for some of this pizza. About got it down to the about got this down to the quick now where I can give her the nail and give her that bit of crust on the edge there.
well. Look at who decided to show up. If it's not little bitchy Richie.
He's
What
here.
you got on your mouth? You choking on Robert? Ha! He's picking on you.
Oh, I don't even see him. Where is he? Is he in the chat? Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, little bitchy Richie.
Don't make me go there with that kind of humor, little bitchy Richie. Don't make me do it.
Guys, that's another member of the community. That's he's he's a great spirit to the community, and Gardening Done All Wrong is a great member of the community. He's a great fun spirit. Uh, Unfortunately, he's a little bit mixed in with Cajun hydroponics, and he gets messed up in the brain from time to time, and he gets confused. But for the most part, he's a really fantastic guy, and I mean, I don't really like him too much, because he's a little bitchy, but great channel nonetheless. And if you guys don't know Gardening Done All Wrong, definitely go check out that channel. And if one of the moderators could drop his channel link, Gardening Done All Wrong, I would appreciate it. Thank you. He's a really, really great guy. I shouldn't have said that. He's a really good gardener, but he's a little bitchy. That's why I
I
named
done
him.
made it through this meal and I ain't choked yet. And you about to make me choke up here. What do you mean he's a great guy?
It slipped out of my mouth.
He can grow some food.
Yeah, yeah,
The
that's what
man
I
has
meant.
a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hydroponic. He's got a hydroponic setup that is awesome. But as far as being a great guy, damn, John, you going hold on, I got a burp here. Hold on.
I, I don't know. Look.
Better help me in, right?
It was an
Y'all didn't hear
emotion.
that.
Look, I had a mental. It must be my hiccups that get into my brain.
Well,
It was a
between your
brain
hiccups and
hiccup.
my belch, something happened.
Sorry.
Yeah, I should be sorry for interrupting you. I'm so sorry, John.
Yeah,
Go
it
ahead.
was a brain
I'm
hiccup.
sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
Um. All right. What else we get? That is one of my favorites too. Don't I can't refer to what that is.
Anyhow, before you interrupted me
Yeah.
interrupting you, I was just saying that how dare you talk about Rich, how he's some kind of great guy. He's a great gardener, sure. Or so far what we've seen. He has some beautiful plants growing out of a hydroponic system. But as far as being a great guy, no, the man is not. He has done some pretty terrible things. And he's made some videos that were not exactly kosher to be making against me and you. And I have grown sick of such things. Um, and I've grown sick and tired of you not handling it and seemingly, it's just like you don't care. You don't care whether he disrespects me and a captain or even you. So he's not a great guy, John. Thank you.
Really? So what do you say? What are you saying? You don't care, huh?
He's not a great guy. He's a decent gardener, maybe.
So what do
Maybe.
you think? What do you think? The Marshall character comes back then?
Why do you keep talking
Because
about the Marshall character backwards?
I will personally make sure I take care of everyone the way they're supposed to be taken care of correctly.
Correctly?
That's right, the right way.
Hmm.
The Marshall character is gonna come back. And all you folks in the community, I hope you've had a nice couple of weeks vacation and you had your fun and all that stuff and you got away with everything. But no, I got secret Asians out there that have been watching you, and I still have all the emails and text messages,
Uh,
just so you
oh,
know.
yeah. Well, you're like I said, John. I've got 2/3 of the captain's votes here, so you are going to have a
Well,
hard
this is a
time back.
question, Robert. This is a question, and actually, I think it's addressed to you. So why don't you read it and answer it?
Hey, there's nothing. This man has been leading a Photoshop frenzied attack on me, claiming that I've said things that weren't true, claiming that I encouraged him to do wrong things. And
Robert,
it's a total trick in the book.
Robert, he did, in fact, pull an amazing Dick Tracy on your ass.
If Dick Tracy was a Photoshop expert, yeah, he
No,
did.
no, 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 no,
But
no. It doesn't matter. He did pull a full Dick Tracy on your ass, and he exposed you for trying to set him up, and therefore his penalty was basically he was put on probation. So
yeah, what about him exposing my privates there? He snuck in and got my OnlyFans account footage and put that out there for the world. What about that, John?
well, next time don't mess around with my teammates.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're just too soft on these people. You're soft on your own people,
No,
but
what are you talking
you're
about? I'm
you're a little
very
hard
harsh on my
on
own
my people.
people. If the community can is actually to keep track, and I know Gardening Warrior Q is going to be all over this. Oh, who does John suspend? Who does the Marshal suspend? It's Team Aquarius 10 people. Team Will It Grow 0. I know Gardening Warrior Q is going to be all over this because she's the global gardening and homesteading community statisticianer. That's what she does. She pushes numbers. John wants to spank some of us. His dungeon is too empty. Um, Carol, I mean, I never tried spanking, but I'm willing to try it once. Hey, Robert, I gotta check a text message and I gotta go. There's a leak in my bathroom. I gotta go check that leak.
Yeah, why don't you check that little tiny leak you have?
I didn't say
Okay.
it's tiny. I said I gotta go check it.
That's what I said. It's Yankee. It's cold up there. Shrinkage is a factor. Yeah. Mason Dixon lines like the belt of America. Right. Up there with you Yankee privates. That's right. You heard me. I said it. Nah. Yeah, he's got to get rid of the Bud Light. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing over there, but I'm glad to see all of y'all. Glad to see everybody here. Hope everybody's having fun. So we've got 14 people in here. Somebody's fallen off the board, I guess. Yeah. Mm. And I have finally finished my supper. It means a lot to me. Lisa, our Georgia Suburban Homestead, have a good evening. And Yeah, there's some other lives, but there's no other lives in our community. But go have fun. Do what you got to do. Yep.
Lordy John is all kinds of vanilla. Mama Owl, there's nothing vanilla about John. Willie Grow, I've got records, very good records, John. Gardening Warrior Q, you're a smart woman. You keep those records to yourself because I don't know what you're talking about. All right, Carolyn Lowe, let's see what you got to say. Geez, y'all talking a kind of smack up here. I've got my first tater and a few strawberries, lots of peppers growing, ATM, and I've got some surprises coming. That's great, Carolyn. Nice to see that. That's awesome. What else? Have a great night. So, yeah, our suburban homestead. Good night. You have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And once again, for all of you channel members and subscribers, I appreciate every single one of you and your support. This couldn't be possible. This whole community couldn't be possible without every single one of you. It really couldn't. And every one of you are a bunch of great, great folks. Rich, leave my spy alone. Okay? Little bitchy, leave my spy alone. She's already under enough heat from the community for working for me and being a spy.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
John,
What?
you want to hear? You want to
Yeah,
hear
what?
how loud I can burp?
Not really.
Oh,
At
we'll
Willie
save
Grow,
that.
the Marshmallow Man had a question. Yeah, well, I have a lot of questions for the Marshmallow Man, too.
Yeah. See, no burping. Come on, Larks. I thought you'd be in my corner with this. Come on, we just get just one great big old elephant seal sound and just belch right out there and make pizza fly. No, better not. Wouldn't be prudent. Not at this juncture. No, can't do it.
No, why would you
I'm
want to
in the mood
burp
to
on a
have some
live stream?
fun. I don't know. Sorry, John. Did I interrupt you again? What you get for rubbing the lamp, son?
Q
You think
sure
you can do
likes
whatever
talking
you want?
about who's soft and who's hard. Uh,
Do what now?
yeah, little bitchy. Usually I'm hard and Robert's really soft.
Mm. Maybe we need to keep some of that talk down so it's not such a thing.
Well, I'm
Some of
just
it now.
saying. Usually I'm the hard one, and you're the soft one where you take sides with everybody.
Yeah. So much I can say. I'll try to keep it
No way will
above
it
the
grow.
waistline.
Q would never jeopardize a position under Robert. Oh, Carol, trust me, what goes on behind the scenes, you have no idea.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is just nip it, we're gonna nip it. I'm about to install myself here. Okay.
Oh, she wants a nutty buddy. She's going to ignore me. Does she get a nutty buddy, Robert? She wants a nutty buddy.
You got to really do something to get one of my nutty buddies, and ain't nobody getting one. I got them
Yeah,
right now in the freezer. They are a frozen treat. And if I keep hearing that kind of talk, there's going to be consequences. Consequences. Nip it.
Well, I didn't say that.
Nobody mess with my nutty buddies. I was going to say something about community.
No, go
I
ahead.
was
Say
going to
something.
say,
This is about community. Say something about community.
yeah, I was going to say something about community. And I was going to say something about the 4 years, now 5 years that we've gone on to continue to grow and build and strengthen and to be there for people and to have a wonderful thing. I was going to say something about that. I was going to say something about, the all the people that have made it wonderful throughout the last 4.5, 5 years, 5 years and a half, whatever it is now. And I wanted to, was thinking about mentioning about the people that were not so good for our community. And then I think I was going to mention something about how if we've got people that are hurting our community, actively attacking our community, actively threatening the captains or anyone in the community. And I was going to mention how bad that would look if somebody was cheering those people on and trying to be part of our community. I think that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
I think I decided not to say anything about that. So I won't say anything about how grievous a mistake that would be.
Hey, what do you think
Or
about?
not.
What do you think about what about this comment? That's right. I
So
didn't. Right. I don't think you have anything to say about that comment. That's right. Neither do I.
that's right. Yeah, it's but people do what they want to do, and that would be two-faced backstabbing kind of stuff to do. Or let's say,
Gardening Warrior Q, haven't you figured it out?
and now you know people that we've poured a lot of energy into to help, and then find themselves on, let's say, an enemy of our side, and they want to support them. I say
Uh-huh.
go for it, but know where you stand. Know what you're doing when you're doing. That's all I'm saying. Let's move on. I think we can move on from this point. Uh,
Yep.
yeah, let's go deep like. Let's go deep like into what people are growing, and let's go deep like into our community of good and wonderful people. Those that are good and wonderful. Let's go into those
I
and
mean, people,
see.
I mean, so far I've seen people, I'm actually amazed of how great, how many members are actually doing an amazing job, uh, and growing their food, and not just that, and making great videos and supporting the community with a hashtag and all of that stuff. And, you know, I'm pretty happy so far. And all the challenges and everything, and we've had a couple of mishaps, this year to start with, which we do every year. It's expected, but it is what it is.
We have had a mishap or two, but like you say, it's one or two every year. Mainly just one. This year it was a double header, and that's okay. Sometimes you gotta make way for new people. Speaking of new people coming in here, we got Ark Wildman Survival,
I
one of
saw
my
that.
favorite people in the world. One of my
I,
favorite people right there.
I saw that. Hello, Ark Wildman Survival. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you.
And we got one of your members has just showed up here. He's still a member after I don't know how long, and that's Mr. Bushcraft Family. What a big what's up. What's up to you, Brother Charles? It's good to see you. Very good to see you. We got Carolyn Lowe sneaking in here with her little bare feet, little bare mouse feet. I hardly saw her come in. And you know what they say? Speak softly, but swing some big feet or some big tiny feet. Yeah. Just don't stub your toe there, Lowe. Stub your toe, Lowe. Think
South
she's a little
Florida
bit.
tropicals. South Florida Sunshine's Tropicals. Now, did you change, Carol? Did you change your channel name again?
How are you not keeping up with the times, John? Yes. Yeah, South
No, I
Florida
know
State.
she went from.
Oh, wait. What?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
God.
yeah. I'm confused now. Did she change her name again?
Yeah, and I think that's your last one, Carol. You can only change your name 3 times, okay? In
Yeah,
not
she
so
went
long.
from Fishes and Lowe's Life to South Florida Sunshine's Garden or whatever, and now it's Tropicals.
Are you having an identity crisis down there, girl?
Yeah, I
Straighten
just
up.
she just confused the shit out of me. Like I'm
Yeah,
like
you're gonna
South
wind
Florida
up
Sunshine's Tropicals. Didn't that just confuse you, Robert?
getting.
It just confused the crap
What's
out
that?
of me.
Yeah, I know it just did me too because I was just getting used to South Florida's garden, and but that's okay. So, and it's longer to. Okay, look, Carol, your new name for your channel. I'm going to set it right now. This is official. Her new name for her channel is South Florida, and that's it. Okay, it's just South Florida. So go looking for that. When you see her out there in the community, say hello. That's Carol. Me to type, and that's what's most important. Okay, there's not as much typing involved. Thank you very much, Carol. We appreciate you. You're a
Oh,
good community member.
Lux, don't be flapping your gums and saying who we can pick on and who we can't. Okay, Lux, right now you're just lucky that I ain't picking on you. Okay, just consider yourself lucky.
She's
So,
on my team.
yeah, and I'm dying to suspend her.
This is not picking on my teammate, my crewmate. A teammate would mean I'm on the same team. I'm not. I'm on the captain. Okay,
Yeah.
and this is my crew. All right, y'all get it straight. And me picking on Carol is nothing of the sort. It is truly, in fact, just discipline and trying to set her in the right way so that she can help the rest of the crew. We can't have one of y'all sitting there rowing like heck and then Carol sitting over there with her little dog, changing the names of her. What do you think they're good? What do you think would be a good name for our channel this time, little prissy dog? What do you think? Oh, let's make it harder for Captain Robert to type in. Let's do that. And so that's what they do, right? And the rest of y'all are out there rowing like heck against the Misfits and John. We got Carol over there changing the name on her channel. Okay. I don't see anybody else doing that. So just knock it off. Okay. I can say all this because this is her third time, and I don't think she can change it again by YouTube law for a while. I think we're safe. I have to be able to find her. How can I find her if I don't know what her name is?
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked when I saw Tropicals, and I'm like, wait a minute. I watched one of her videos, or I watched something of hers like 1 or 2 days ago, and it wasn't South Florida Sunshine's Tropicals, and it's like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless this is a copycat, could it be?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Well, could this be a Carol Hader?
It could be.
Well, it could be. Let's
Sneak in there.
okay, let's be cautious on that, and let's double check with Carol before we go any further, because that could be a impersonator trying to make it sound like it's Carol.
That's right. And we could tell because Carol is so sweet. She wouldn't say any. She wouldn't have any sass or back talk
Yeah,
in the
you see
chat
that right there?
if it was Carol. Let's see. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. So
Whoa.
right there, South Florida Sunshine's Tropicals. I don't believe that's Carol. So basically we have an impersonator trying to make believe that it's Carol.
Mm.
Because Carol would never say the word suck it.
No, she wouldn't. This must be an imposter.
Yeah, that's an imposter. So guys, don't pay attention to this South Florida Tropicals, and one of the moderators block this channel, please.
I think I'm going to time her out, or whoever it is. I think I'm going to time it
Yeah,
out.
there's no way that's Carol. Carol would never say suck it.
No, not Carol.
No,
Carol's
that's
like
an
an
impersonator. That I probably have a good idea who it is.
Somebody with a dark aura, But now I could see Larch Homesteadish. I could see her running mouth like that, or I could see Q.
Yeah, because we know Larkish.
Q running mouth.
Yeah,
but not
Carol. No, not Carol. No,
not no.
No.
I mean, you know what?
I have a good feeling. I know who could. What woman could be potentially behind that name?
I have a feeling. But it's like the eye of Sauron. It sees everything, and we dare not mention the name. That's right. You like that? See what I did there? Wove it all together in one little pill, one little bitter round pill.
All right, Carol. Okay. So she says, "No, I am me. I'm just trying to get back. You're just trying to get back at me for blocking me accidentally." No, I'm not trying to get back at you because I don't have anything against you. It's just until I confirm 100% that it is you, then
you've got the gut feelings. I think I need to block her. I think I need to time her out at least. time her out, give her a chance to catch her breath, you know. Yeah. We think, chat, is this a Carol? Is this Carol or an imposter? Y'all put it down in the chat. Yes for imposter, or no, yes for Carol, no for an imposter. Put that down in there. Let's take a vote, see what we do with this one. I think she's coming in here under false pretenses because Carol wouldn't act like that. She is such an angel. And may I say, she's got a big rack. No, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, I think
The
everybody heard
bananas,
that.
have you seen the bananas? They're awesome, right? Yes, got yes. It's Carol. No, it's not an imposter. Let's see. Let's see. I've seen a whole lot of votes. What are y'all worried about? Interacting here? Okay. I don't know. We'll just see what happens, Carol. If that's who you really are, if that's your real name, we'll see what the chat brings in. Everybody having gut feelings about you.
Well, no, maybe it is Carol, and she changed her name again, and yeah, maybe yeah. So it most likely it probably is Carol, but I'm confused about the name change again to Tropical. So I living a rogue life. You said you would stand by me when I accidentally banned John. So Carla, huh? Huh? So Carla, you would stand by someone that would block me, huh?
Really?
I So Carla would actually stand by someone when I accidentally banned John. I don't know. I don't know. No,
Huh.
I think it is Carol, and so we'll leave it at that. Anyway, they're not being mischievous in the chat anyway. That doesn't matter. So
Well, Larks just said some mischievous crap. Says y'all need to lay off the sauce. Well, let me tell you something, Larks. I was happily on the sauce on my Little Caesars pizza until I was rudely requested to come up here at the last moment. So John rubbed a genie bottle and he gets the genie as is, no makeup, and rather cranky with the sauce still fresh
Salt,
on his lips.
don't make me go do a pop up live against you.
Mm, oh, that sounds like a threat. Sounds like a threat. Yeah, Lark probably likes Papa John's. She smells like Papa John's loving pizza thing over there. She probably Little Caesars is a wonderful thing and always has been. I'm cranked up, John. Are you cranked up? Brother, when you rubbed the lamp today, I was in a mood. I was trying to help you out. I'm fixing to wreck your channel over here. It'll be bad. I'm pumped up. Let's see what we got here. Y'all hush. All of y'all, everybody that's over there hating on Little Caesars, you can just go back to whatever rock that you came from on whatever little, backwater place you're from that doesn't have decent things. Little Caesars and the pizza is his choice of royalty. Yeah, that's right. That's what we like. We got, wait a minute, where was I going? Wait a minute, I got to make the jump to royalty. Oh, God, I can't. I don't have any royalty in my background of any kind. I guess, even if I did, who cares about that, right? Dang it. Shush it. Yeah, you Canadian. Steven in the dirt. Y'all probably ain't even got, y'all probably cutting out, y'all probably cutting out, it was a pizza. No, that's Chicago or New York just cutting out the pizza ovens. I don't know. Y'all doing something up there. Y'all burning all your trees right now to keep global warming at bay, right? I don't know. Vancouver Island. I bet you are using electricity over there too. Better not be using the electricity. That's going to make it hard for us to all drive them electric cars. Oh, going to be living in electric cars. That's right. Yeah. I'll tell you what, there has been in the Pizza McQuaddy Challenge, there has been some pretty awesome pizzas being made. Um, and if y'all haven't checked them out yet, that's something we got to do. We got to have the judging on that, folks. This season has been a little more rough than some others starting up, so it's been kind of crazy. Okay, so let me tell y'all right now, everybody in here, we're going to have the judging for the Pizza McQuaddy. That's going to be coming up soon. Okay. So go hashtag Pizza McQuaddy to see all the wonderful pizzas. Let me just type that in here. Just take care of some business while we're here. And maybe if we keep talking, John will understand the mistake that he made on harassing me into coming up here. Okay. Little burp, little soft burp right there. So click on that hashtag. You can see all of them in there. That was not a community only event. It was open to everyone. And we're going to have some prizes to give away. But first, we've got to determine a winner, right? We've got to determine a winner. You go for your birthday dinner for your number 3 adult. Okay, Diva, Maureen, glad you can make it and hang out with us for a little while. Happy birthday to your kids, your adults, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Maureen Washington. You have a wonderful night. Enjoy your night.
Up there in the Canada. Yeah. But we're going to have that. And this weekend, okay, this weekend for all the people that's taking part in the fishing rodeo, we're going to have another contest. It's going to be easier for everybody to take part in. We're going to start that in the middle of the day. I've even thought about letting it start in another way to make it even better. But we're going to start that in the middle of the day, Central Daylight Time, Central Standard Time.
Let me guess wrong. Is that because my teammate Tommy Smelts, Time to Shine Homestead, he got the first fish? Could that have something to do with it?
No, it's just so that he will have a chance to catch the first fish. At the same time, somebody on the West Coast can have a shot at catching the first fish, and it not be at the butt crack of dawn for anybody, or even midnight. Okay, because we try to do what we can. But this global aspect of what we do presents many challenges. And we're talking about all the time zones in the world, okay? All the time zones in the world are involved with global. So it's a little difficult, right? I would love to start it off and say, hey, okay, boom, it's on. And people can, whatever date it is for them, that's when it turns on, the date and the time. And that may be what we go to, things like that. And then it'll be a staggered thing to follow the world's clock and not just all at once. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, something like that. That makes sense because we do things in a different way. There has never been, there never will be anything like what we've ever done. Anybody that tries to do what we've done is simply copying what we have done. I promise you.
That's
Um,
right.
that, and so we we are, the beast in the icebreaker, the trail breakers for this kind of thing. Everything we do is kind of unique, okay, and we like it that way. Um, certainly do, and we want to try to help everybody. But anyhow, this weekend, I'll let everybody know I'm going to put out a video for that probably tomorrow, and let folks know the ins and outs of it. But there's going to be, I'll wait for tomorrow. I'll wait for the video to come out before I even know. But count on this coming weekend to be a time when you want to be fishing if you're going to go fishing. What else, John? What else do I need to make mention of that I really needed to make a video of already? Oh,
No, I mean
speak of what?
we pretty much covered everything, and it is a Sunday night, and we've been on for an hour and 40 minutes, so we're gonna call it a night and let people enjoy the rest of their night. And I
Probably good.
appreciate everyone, and the marshal is coming back. So don't think you all have a free pass and you're just going
No, he's not.
to go crazy and do whatever you want.
No,
So
he's not.
just a warning. The
No warning. He's not.
Yeah, just a warning. And
Nah.
but I appreciate Robert. I appreciate you coming on the panel and taking away from your busy time that God forbid you're so busy, um, and
Uh,
joining us here on the panel. But I appreciate every single one of you spending time with us, an hour and a half. And but we're gonna call it a night. And till next time, you guys keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a fantastic job. Just don't forget, when you make a video, put that hashtag in that video. Hashtag gardening homesteading skills, so it can be added to the library of the community. Don't forget that hashtag. So for me, you guys all have a good night. Robert,
thanks for having me up here. Y'all be good.
all right. You guys all have a wonderful night, and let me end this broadcast. End the broadcast.